Thank you for the opportunity to comment on the significance of the Berlin Wall and its fall 20 years on. As an ordinary African, I count myself blessed at least to live this day to be able to comment on something that happened possibly far away in Europe. But again, given an interconnected world, it is only good that we do learn our lessons. The Berlin Wall obviously signaled the end of tyranny. The old tyrannical establishments of might is right and yours probably is wrong. What are the lessons for us in Africa? Enormous. But I like to focus on just one thing because that is the key thing that can unleash the potential of Africa so that Africa can become like a Germany. Just where did it falter? Because you can find all the ills that plague the world in Africa. And all these ills are rooted in just one problem, in just one source, and that is the lack of economic freedom. And for me, economic freedom matters most to me simply because it thrives on the various activities of individuals, most importantly, trade. Now, if we live on a continent where there are regional groupings that purport to build trade alliances, and if we have, for instance, West Africa, we have ECOWAS, and SADC, we have South African Development Trade Community. We do have COMESA in East Africa, and indeed the Maghreb region as well. The questions we keep asking is, why is the continent poor? A continent that is supposedly rich in resources, including human beings, because ultimately the human mind is the capital, is the most important capital, has been left to waste. And the reasons are simple, that our political heads have decided that they would be seeking union at their level. And frankly, political union, it's not the way to go for Africa right now. All these regional groupings have been built solidly on the bedrock of trading relations. Then it presupposes that that aspect of taking the economic unity onto the political unity or into the political space then is understood, and that way you find that the entrepreneurial spirit of ordinary Africans would be relieved and everyone would take part in growing his or her own economy. We still need to ensure that our independence is not just a flagging one, but has a real meaning, and this meaning is rooted in collaboration, is rooted in building stronger ties, not just political ties, but economic ties. Because like our own Frederick Bastiat used to say, if goods and people do not cross borders, soldiers will. And that is the last thing we want. We certainly need a tumbling down of these walls like it happened in Berlin 20 years ago. Thank you.